Now that we have some basic understanding of After Effects, let's dive right in and develop an actual video for e-learning. In this section, I provided the sample script along with the voiceover, and once you have created the sample, I highly recommend you creating more samples using any script or content you like. This script is almost a minute long. Again, this is just a sample, so in many cases, the script will be longer. Let's analyze this script. I'm going to quickly read through it. It says, if you're a teacher and want to get into instructional design, there are 3 main actionable items that you can do right now. First is to revise your resume so that your keywords reflect the keywords used in instructional design. For example, words like subject matter expert, e-learning, and LMS. I just read the first paragraph and it mentions 3 main actionable items. From that, I'm already thinking about having an infographic that has 3 items or icons. Of course, if the script mentions 4, then I would look for infographics with 4 elements. So I already have an idea for the bulk of the video. Before we do that, I'm going to look for ideas and visuals for the first sentence, which is, if you're a teacher and want to get into instructional design, there are 3 main actionable items. So let's go back to After Effects, open up a new file, or start new project. And let's save it as a new file. So here I'll just call it building a full scene. Okay, now we have a blank project here, or blank project file. First things first, we want to create a new composition. You can click here on the composition panel, or you can create this little composition icon. Let's change the composition name. Let's call it scene 1. Make sure that the width and height is 1920 by 1080. If it's going to be 4K, it will be the 4K dimensions. But let's just leave it as 1920 by 1080. Leave everything else as is. Background color, it doesn't really matter what the background color is. We can always change it, and it doesn't actually show in the video. It's just for how we see it inside After Effects. But if you want to go ahead and change it, let's just change it to white. Click OK. Now we have our canvas. One other thing I want to mention is the work area. We went over how to adjust the work area by clicking and dragging the ends like this. Right now the work area is only a minute long, which is fine for this project because our sample VO is less than a minute. But what if the video is 2 minutes long? We can't just drag the end and extend it more. When you run into this issue, what you want to do is go to composition settings, then in the duration, change the duration to say 2 minutes. Now, if you zoom out, our module or video is 2 minutes long.